morning. Welcome to the class of civics of class 10th. This is chapter 2, part 4 video. You can open page number 25. In this very video, we will be discussing about impeachment of the president. And next point that we will discuss is the power of the president. So first we will discuss the topic impeachment of the president. What do we mean by the impeachment of the president? The word impeachment is related to the removal of the president. It is a procedure by which the president is removed. So let us discuss in detail about the impeachment of the president, that is the President of India. According to Article 61 of the Constitution, the president can be removed from the office for the violation of the Constitution through a special procedure by the Parliament. This is known as impeachment of the president. Means president can only be removed from his office for the वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. कहने का मतलब ये है कि प्रेसिडेंट को अपने ऑफिस से तभी रिमूव किया जा सकता है, तभी हटाया जा सकता है जब वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को वायलेट करे. अदरवाइज प्रेसिडेंट कैन नॉट बी रिमूव फ्रॉम हिज ऑफिस अंटिल ही कंप्लीट्स हिज टेन्योर. सो द मेन कॉज ऑफ रिमूवल ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट इज द वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. अगर राष्ट्रपति संविधान की अवहेलना करता है, अवमानना करता है, तो उसे उसके पद से हटाया जा सकता है. एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड इम्पीचमेंट. राइट. आइदर हाउस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट कैन मेक चार्जेस अगेंस्ट द प्रेसिडेंट फॉर वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. अब ये जो चार्ज है जो प्रेसिडेंट के खिलाफ लगाया जाता है फॉर ऑफ द वायलेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, दैट कैन बी फ्रेम्ड बाई एनी हाउस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट. that can be made by the charges can be made by any house of the parliament. The charges are filed after 14 days notice in writing signed by at least 1/4 of the total number of members of that house. कह रहा है कि चार्जेस को तभी फाइल किया जा सकता है 14 डे नोटिस देने के बाद, क्योंकि 14 डे नोटिस इज एसेंशियल फॉर द प्रेसिडेंट टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड टू गिव हिज आंसर in his defense that he has not committed the violation of the constitution. So he is given such an opportunity to defend himself, right? And that charges should at least be signed by 1/4 of the total number of members of that very house. उस हाउस के जितने भी मेंबर्स हैं उनके 1/4 मेंबर्स के द्वारा वो चार्ज जो रिटन फॉर्म में आता है उसको साइन होना चाहिए. राइट. नेक्स्ट, the resolution containing the charges are proposed for impeachment is then passed by majority of not less than 2/3 of the total membership of the house, और उसको 2/3 majority से पास होना चाहिए. The charges framed against the president is then investigated by second house. जो एक हाउस में वो चार्जेस को उस पर लगाया जाता है और दूसरे हाउस को ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है कि उस चार्जेस को इन्वेस्टिगेट करे. If the charges are sustained and passed by 2/3 majority, अगर चार्ज सर्वाइव कर जाता है और वो पास हो जाता है by 2/3 majority in the second house, the president stand impeached and removed from the office with effect from the date on which the resolution has been passed. और जिस डेट में ये चार्ज सक्सेसफुली पास हो जाता है कि president has violated the constitution, from that very day, from that very time, the president stands impeached. मतलब प्रेसिडेंट को उसके पद से हटा दिया जाता है. राइट. Impeached and removed from the office with effect from the date on which the resolution has been passed. The president has a right to be present and represent during his impeachment. अब प्रेसिडेंट को यह अधिकार है कि वो इम्पीचमेंट के द्वारा वहाँ पर उपस्थित रहे, इम्पीचमेंट के समय वहाँ पर उपस्थित रहे. एंड ही हैज़ द राइट टू रिप्रेजेंट हिमसेल्फ ड्यूरिंग इम्पीचमेंट. अगर वो अपने आप को निर्दोष साबित कर सकता है कि उसने वायलेट नहीं किया है, तो ही इज़ गिवन द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू डिफेंड हिमसेल्फ. बट इफ़ it is proved that the president is guilty of violating the constitution and the procedure is passed by 2/3 majority of the next house, then the president stands impeached. Right. Next point, you have understood the impeachment of the president. The next point is power of the president. The powers of the president can be discussed under the following heads. अब power जो है president का वो different heads के अंदर categorize किया गया है. Some powers are categorized under executive powers, some powers are categorized under military powers, some as diplomatic powers, some as legislative powers, some as financial power, some as judicial power, and some as discretionary power, emergency power, and some as discretionary power. Yet the discretionary power has not been mentioned in the constitution, but in your syllabus the discretionary power has been given. So you should study the discretionary power also. You should study the discretionary power of the president also, because it is given in your syllabus, right? So let's discuss the executive power. First we will discuss the executive power. First point, executive powers. We will discuss the point executive powers. Under the executive powers, the president is said to be the executive head of the state and enjoys the given powers, such just like appointments. Under the executive powers, he has been given the power to appoint certain political and administrative positions of the Indian polity, right? The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. The President appoints the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers on the advice of the Prime Minister. अब जो President है उसका executive power ये है कि वो Prime Minister के advice पे Council of Minister को appoint करेगा, right? The the appointment of governors is also done by the President. This is also the executive power of the President. He appoints the governor of state, the lieutenant governors and chief commissioners of the union territories. According to the constitution, the union territories shall be administered by the president. He administers through his officials appointed by him. So, as far as appointment is concerned, first we have seen the council of ministers appointment on the advice of prime minister by the president. Then the governors, lieutenant governors and commissioners of the union territories are appointed by the president. And the third point, the judges of the Supreme Court and High Court are appointed by the President as well. So here it says the appointment of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and High Court are also, and other judges are done by the President. These comes under the executive power of the President, right? Next, chairman and members of various commission. Chairman and members of various commission. The President appoints the commission just like Union Public Service Commission, Chairman of Union Public Service Commission, Planning Commission, Economic Commission, the Chief Election Commissioner and members of Election Commission are appointed by the President. This comes under the power of the President. This is all about the executive power. Next we will discuss some other executive powers of the President. Here it says that the Comptroller and Auditor General of and Attorney General of India are appointed by the President. He appoints the Comptroller and Auditor General and the Attorney General of India. Both the account of the country and the legal system are also under the charge of the authority that are appointed by the President. Right? Next, the power of dismissal. That also comes under the executive power of the President. The President has the power to dismiss the ministers on the advice of the Prime Minister. Even the Prime President can dismiss the minister on the advice of the Prime Minister. Attorney General, Governor, judges and other high dignitaries on the address of the Parliament. If the Parliament says so, the President can dismiss the higher authorities like Attorney General, judges and other high dignitaries. Next, executive power of the President. The power in relation to the backward classes. Power in relation to the backward classes. Here it says the President has the following powers in relation to the backward class: the special officer for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe and the commissioner in report to the administration of scheduled areas and to investigate the condition of backward classes are appointed by the President. मतलब शेड्यूल क्लास की कंडीशन कैसी है, बैकवर्ड क्लास का कंडीशन कैसी है, इसके लिए जो अथॉरिटी अपॉइंट किया जाता है दैट इज अपॉइंटेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट. नेक्स्ट एग्जीक्यूटिव पावर इज पावर ओवर द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ड्यूरिंग presidential rule in a state, the union government assumes all the powers of the state government. What is president rule? I have taught you in class 9th the president rule. When the law and order of the state is not maintained by the state government, then governor advises the president to implement president rule in the state. In such a situation, the president takes the charge of the state through his officers like governors and other authorities who control the administration and political system of the state, right? So these are the executive power of the president. We have discussed the executive power of the president. In next very video, that is video number 5, we will be discussing about the military power and diplomatic and legislative power. So till then, take care and stay safe. Bye.